Welcome back. Welcome back to the N.y.a show as we get things moving for the rest of the week. I hope that everybody's week has been truly wonderful. It's I know that I'm speaking. I know that my week has went well by this point. By the time that this show comes out, I know that everything has been well. That's how we always gotta look at things. You know what I'm saying? I want to say once again, I want to say rest in peace to Reverend Hamilton. Like I said, I have to land, timestamp these points in my show. I got my own platform. Rest in peace to Reverend Hamilton, pastor from Jesus House of Prayer in Decatur, Georgia, who passed away this past weekend in the month of April. Now, how a mother is balancing life in the pursuit of dreams. An interview with actress Breyonna M. Thomas by Ajay Tambe, as well as literally it's no pressure episode 154 with peace_peace. The links will be below so that you can check those things out. Do not forget to send rest in peace to Pastor AD, 41 years old, stabbed inside of his own church down there in Florida and lost his life, as well as Trump campaign says it raised $50.5 million at a Florida fundraiser. Now let's get into a little bit of the cheese sipper special. I know I'm like a day or two late about this Aoki-leesimmons. She's 21 years old with a boyfriend, 65, vittorioassaf, pack on the public display of affection as they wrap up their St. Bart's Vacation by Emily Selick, published on the 8th of April. Let's hop right into it because at this time now they're saying that they're single. The fling is over. You know what I'm saying? But we still wanted to touch on how this how double-sided things can be and what your thoughts are on this type of on this type of link up. Let me see if I can get it pulled up. All right. Told friends her brief romance with 65-year-olds already 100% done. But let's just chime into what we were talking about the day before as we get into some of these PDA pictures. Let me see, they got a little video, but I don't think I'm just going to read through it. Let's see, Aoki, Aoki-leesimmons and vittorioassaf continued packing on the PDA during the final week of final day of their getaway. The photos obtained by Page 6 show the 21-year-old model and the 65-year-old restaurateur kissing on the beach last Thursday. So this man has ran a couple of successful businesses. So I'm pretty sure the money is there, baby. Simmons rocked a simple black halter top. Why are they describing all this with a little blue chain going down the body while sipping on a bottle of iced tea? Oh, they was kids. Yeah, they was on it. They was on it. I think this goes to show too, like when the older women, they look and they see what the guys, what the men of their age want. They want the young, slim girls. She ain't got to have like all this, extra body, big titties, all that. And then, in some cases, and then you have the young lady who's 21, is probably a young nigga who probably real, it's a dude out there who reading the story this week who had real life crushes on this girl, either now or in the past, and he got to see her, what her type is this dude right here, so it's not always like say the looks is not everything, you know what I'm saying, because they're the polar opposites of what usually people be going for, or what they assume that people want to go for, and then they somehow found a connection through their 40-year gap. So we go into some old pictures, PDA baby, PDA. Now, what do you guys think about somebody 21 years old? Dating somebody that wasn't even, they could look at their mama, their grandmama belly when they was pregnant with their mama and be like, that's my girl in there. Be taking her on her in 40 years. I'll be taking her on a vacation, just me and her kissing up. But hey, like I say, they go both ways. Because they'll get on the woman, older woman, do it to the younger man. They be on what's her name, Cher. They be on her ass about being with the younger dude. What they say, he all out for your money and all that. The usual things that they say when a woman is dating a younger man. But here we are, older. The older man get the creep title when it comes to dating this young girl on the other end for sure. When it comes to that, that's always the public view of it. Asaf, on his part, man, I don't want to hear about the face shoot. I just want to get down to the nitty gritty. It was the same ensemble he wore while locking lips with the youngest daughter of Leesimmons and Russell Simmons on the same beach earlier in the week. Now, remember that Kimora and Russell were like 16 years apart when they started dating. Her mother and father. A 43-year age difference didn't stop the pair from frolicking in the sun, passionately kissing before taking a dip into the crystal blue water. So what are you guys' thoughts on these like big spans of ages when it comes to dating. Like I said, I always pose it this way: would you be okay if your 21-year-old daughter came home and said, "Hey, mom, hubby is outside. Oh, let me meet him," and then you go outside and you thinking this, the dude from Mad, what I'm saying? Like, yo, who is this, who is this chaperone? You know what I'm saying? Who is this senior? Same thing if it was the flip side, as a family, your son, come home and he bring this woman that's like double his age. You just like, woman, what are you old enough to be with his father or his grandfather? And here you are with him. It'll rub everybody. But you let me know what y'all thoughts on this story, because I don't know true. Like I said, I'm just wanting to get different people's perspective on what you thought about this, because a lot of situations that happen when it comes to people that date, these gaps, it be certain situations and other situations get blown up out of proportion. I'm like, and why is that? If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do like it, you do like it. It shouldn't matter, changing the people out. At one point, the Seraphina co-founder even lifts his hands in the air and closes his eyes while peacefully basking in the sun. Later that day, they noticed Aoki's her fans noticed bizarre behavior while filming an Instagram live, which I wish I had some of those lives that I could pull up on the screen right now. She referred to this man as her boyfriend in the video seen in the recording several times. That this is what her fans said. More pictures out there, kicking and kissing. That's what they're getting into now. The Harvard, this young lady graduated from Harvard, then seems to slur her words before asking Asif multiple times to buy her a creep. Yeah, you bought a creep, all right. Would you like to share your favorite thing about the trip? She asked the Italian businessman. He responded. Who responded? You. So who am I to knock love, y'all? But y'all let me know what y'all thoughts on the story. Like I said, Russell Simmons, Russell Simmons got his own little thing going on here over there on Bali. Shout out to Russell. And Kimura is here. They put their mat down whenever it comes to whatever he's saying on the internet. They definitely clap back whenever there's a situation. But I want to know what y'all thoughts on this 21-year-old who just ended her fling with 65-year-old. Basically, they did some publicity, trying to clear everything in the public. I don't think that they have stopped talking to each other. This story flipped around too quick. People emotions don't cut off that fast. This was a PR thing put out there probably by her mother and things like that. But they'll probably be popping up. They'll catch me somewhere again, and I'll probably have to cover him and bring the story back out again. But it's the N.y.a show. Let me know what y'all thoughts on this right here. T-Shipper Special, 21 years old with a 65-year-old. Let me know what y'all thoughts on. Like I said, they can come on to your house like this, and you can't, or can you go home to somebody else's house like that? You know what y'all thoughts are.